Hi, this is Noah Baldwin, and this is the design challenge I created for a fourth grade science class. The topic is to reduce plastic waste in our oceans. The content learning goal for the students is at the end of the lesson, the students will understand the impact plastic is having on our oceans and how they can take action in their own lives to make a positive change for our marine environment. And the design challenge goal is by the end of the lesson, the students will be able to use Tinkercad to create a new idea for reduction of plastic waste in Southern California oceans. And the lesson plan is blocked off here for a 60 to 90 minute lesson. So I've blocked it off in each of these areas. The introduction to the lesson is just a few minutes. The lesson will begin by talking about the health of our oceans. Some visuals of a healthy ocean and marine animals will be shown at this time. Then I'll ask the students what might affect the health of our oceans and list them on the board. Then tell them that we will be specifically talking about plastic refuse in our ocean waters and how it affects marine life and the overall ocean ecosystem. Then you will begin the lesson, first off showing examples of plastic waste, passing those around the room, and then I'll ask for ways the students think these plastics would affect animals in the ocean and the overall health of the ocean. I would then show slides on how plastic waste affects ocean ecosystems, where the waste comes from, and a few ways we can all reduce the amount of plastics that flow into our local Southern California oceans. Then discuss the challenge, explain the challenge to the class. Their challenge is to come up with ways in which we can minimize plastic waste in our oceans in our own lives. Then they will come up with a Tinkercad design of a machine, invention, or idea that will help replace or help reduce waste in our Southern California oceans. Then we have group time for 35 minutes, and the class will be separated into groups to work on their challenge together at the same time. They need to do this. They need to first brainstorm and agree to an idea, sketch it, and then transfer that sketch to Tinkercad to create their new inventive solution to lowering plastic waste in our oceans. And this is Tinkercad, and the students can basically take these different shapes and kind of create whatever they'd like. They'll have to spend some time getting to know the tool. So this might be done at a different time besides the lesson plan in order to get them familiar with it. Then once they've created that design, they'll have a group class presentation. Each group will have a few minutes to come up and show their design and explain how it reduces plastic waste in our oceans. And then at the end, I would have them do an assessment and fill out the Google form assessment of the lesson. And then finally, I show, just as an example, I put this together. This is a Tinkercad design of a drone that basically would go in a harbor to pick up plastic waste and other waste that's in the harbor, as a lot of times plastic waste tends to be worse in harbor environments. And you can see that area you can specify what it is. That's a plastic refuse ramp, and these are floats, and that would hold all the refuse, and then it would be powered by solar panels. So the students can kind of make a rough draft of something and use their imagination to complete the challenge. And that's it. Thank you very much.